everybody, welcome to Fun Food Friday. Now on today's Fun Food Friday, this is a recipe that was requested by one of you out there. This Gladys asked me if I ever made eggplant parmesan. I did years ago, years ago. I haven't made it in so long. I even asked my son, my one son, I said, do you like eggplant? He said, I don't know. So that tells you how long I've made this. He couldn't even remember, the last time I made it. So anyway, I have these two beautiful eggplants here. And let me show you what I'm going to do with these. Over here, I have 2 eggs, and I have seasoned breadcrumbs, Italian breadcrumbs. So I'm going to beat these eggs up because we're going to batter them. We're going to batter the eggplant. And I'll show you. All right. There we go. All right, so here's very, very easy too. And it's filling. I'm going to show you how I serve it, and then I'll tell you ways that you can serve it. So I'm going to cut the end off here of the eggplant. I washed it really, really good. I don't peel it. I leave the skin on. Okay, so here we go. Now, I'm going to start at the smaller end. And I don't know, maybe I don't do them too thin, but I don't do them too thick either. You don't want it falling apart. So, and I never get the same size on them all. There we go. See, like that. Because they don't take long to cook either. So if you got a garden this year and you had eggplant, this is the way to make it. So like I said, it's been years since I've made it. And I'm wondering if no, I was going to only try one, making one eggplant, because it makes quite a bit. Now, if you never had eggplant before, that they have seeds in them, but that's, you eat the seeds. So this one eggplant made a lot. Like I said, I cut it in rounds. This one is kind of thick. I didn't measure this one too good. Let's see if I can. Well, kinda. As you can see, it's not perfect, but anyway. So this is quite a bit of eggplant here. But I'm going to slice this one up too. Let me get this part off. And then I always cut the end off too. All right, so let's slice this up. Use the kind of pasta sauce that you like. I'm going to be using the one that I got from Dollar Tree, the Valetti's, the garlic one. I'm going to be using that. Oh, well, that one didn't get cut right. So you can see 2 eggplant make a lot. And it's like 2 and change. I think I paid for these But as far as produce, I think Aldi's has the best price on produce. So I did not get these at Aldi's. I got them at the local Stop and Shop here. Okay, Gladys, this is for you. All right, this is how I make it. All right, so these are seasoned already. I did whip up my egg here. And now we're going to start dipping. I am going to use a glove. And in your pan, because there's a couple steps to this, you're going to want to layer it with some of the sauce, but not yet. I'm getting ahead of myself. All right, so I dip it in the egg, and then I dip it in the breadcrumb. I'm actually using, and I didn't have the Italian breadcrumbs. I'm using the panko with the cheese, you know, the Italian cheese. So it's going to be crispier, I think. Okay, so that's what you want to do. You want to keep dipping and breading. So far easy, right? Yeah, because these breadcrumbs are much more, they're not as fine as the Italian breadcrumbs that I use. And over here on the stove, I have oil, olive oil. And I'm going to put it on to heat it up a little bit. I coated the whole bottom of the pan with olive oil. All right, so let's get this going. All right, so I'm going to continue to bread these. Then I'm going to bring you over to the stove, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do next. Okay, I'll be back when these are done. Okay, everyone, I have my breaded eggplant over here. Back here is my baking dish with a layer of the sauce. In here is my very hot oil. See, I got quite a bit of oil in there because eggplant soaks it up. So, I'm going to start putting in the eggplant. We want to fry the eggplant up. And this was a lot of eggplant. I could have done with just one. Yeah. Oh, trying to make it a lot fit in there, but there we go. All right, let me turn the flame up a little bit to get this going. So you want to get it crispy on both sides. You want to get it brown. Then we're going to put it in this pan here, and we're going to layer it. We're going to layer it with Italian cheese. Want to make sure it's getting nice and brown. Not yet. But I wouldn't use the panko. That's all I had in the house, and I wasn't going out to get, you know. I thought we had regular ones in the house, but we didn't. So I'm using the panko. You do with what you got, right? Especially these days. I'm putting the flame up to high. This is how I remembered making it. But like I said, it's been so long since I've made it. I forgot how much you can get out of one eggplant. So it's really cost effective because I got the sauce at the Dollar Tree, $1.25. The eggplant, 2 and change, right? The only thing that really cost anything was the cheese, the Italian cheese. All right, these are getting brown. That's what we want. Now see, because it's panko, it's got a thicker crust on it, but that's fine. That'll make it even better when you're eating it. And what I'm going to do is, you watch that for me. I'm getting a plate, and I want to put some paper towel on it because I don't want all that grease. So, I got a paper towel here, lined dish. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, these are done. Actually, I might overdid it a little bit, but that's all right. The second batch will come out better because the oil is hot now. All right, so we got that on the paper towel. I am going to turn the flame down because it's cooking faster than I want it. There we go. Now I'm just patting, excuse my arm. I'm patting the eggplant over here. At this point too, frying it like this, the eggplant is almost done. It doesn't take long. And you can see I had a lot of oil in this pan and the eggplant just soaks it right up. All right, this second batch came out a lot better. A lot nicer. So, what I'm going to do over here, hey Jen, it's talkative today. All right. What I'm doing over here is just lining, as you can see, I'm making a row with it overlapping a little bit. So we'll get these out. Let them on the paper towel, and then we'll get this batch in. That's enough in there. Like I said, eggplant, it soaks it up so much, the oil. So you watch that again for me. What I'm doing is I'm getting a little bit more oil. You want to make sure you have enough. Okay, those are doing good. Now I'm reaching over here and I'm putting these that we did over in the baking dish. And here's the cheese that I'm going to be using. Is this here, the Italian 5 cheese. Now that I have, I hope you can see that, a row, right? I'm going to add cheese to the top. Like so. And we're going to add more of the sauce over that. So I'm taking these out. And put more in. There we go. All right, I'm going to finish frying these up, and I'm going to put them over here to drain, and I won't go any further. We'll come back and I'll show you how we're going to finish this up. All right, not finish it up, but the next step. Okay, I fried them all up. I'm not keen on this panko stuff, but, you know, oh, I preheated the oven to 350. Now, as you can see, I'm going to layer another layer of eggplant. It's just going to make it more crunchier, I believe, than the Italian breadcrumbs. I wish I had those, but like I said, it's raining out. I wasn't going out. I had just been to the store, and I thought we had it, but we didn't. But that's okay. This will work. All right, as you can see, I'm like doubling it up here a little bit. And the paper towel did soak up a lot of the grease, so that was good. Now, again, we want to get our Italian cheese. Now, this is mozzarella, provolone, parmesan, Asiago, and Romano. So this is going to be really, really good. So, oh, if you could smell this, oh, this cheese. Now, when you're making the eggplant, it almost smells, oh, how can I say it? Like a cucumber, maybe? Yeah. All right. So I got the rest of the sauce. I'm just going to pour over the top. Like so. This is I don't know, I never had this pasta sauce before. It smells good. All right, so that's it. That's what we're gonna do. Now, get a piece of aluminum foil, put it over the top, put it in a 350 oven for about 25 minutes. It should be, the eggplant should be very soft. That's what you want. Okay, guys, I'm going to put this in the oven, and when it's done, we'll come back to the table, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to serve it up. Okie doke. Okay, everybody, I took it out of the oven. Here it is. It's super hot. It's still bubbling. Now, you know when it's finished, when the eggplant is soft, like really, really soft. You want your eggplant soft. You don't want it tough. Also, when after you slice it, you can put it like in a colander, add a little salt to get most of the liquid out. That helps. That helps cooking the eggplant. But I don't do that. This is how I do it. But anyway, you could serve it with pasta or eggplant parmesan rolls. So I have this Italian roll here. I sliced it down, and what I did was I made like a shell out of it. I patted the dough, if that makes sense, to make room to put the eggplant. So I'm going to use tongs, and I'm just going to go right in there, and this is how I do it. See how hot? See the steam coming from that? So you want to get it in there. I break it up. You don't have to. That's how I do it. But break it up or leave it whole, whatever. But you know it's done because it's soft, the ooey gooey cheese. Oh my gosh, guys. And it makes a lot. One eggplant makes a lot. So look how many people you could feed with this. And if you have pasta, wow, I bet you'd have leftovers. Yes, I really do. And the way things are today, so expensive, make a big batch of eggplant parm. Oh, and it's so good. Look at this, guys. So, so good. All right, let's give it a taste, right? And like I said, I only had the panko breadcrumbs, but use the regular Italian breadcrumbs. I think you'll have better success with that. But let's try it. Oh, wow. The panko breadcrumbs did make a difference in this. Me personally, I like it better with the regular Italian breadcrumbs. But I'm not putting my nose up to this. So good. Ooh, get that. Starlight Cola. You could add more cheese on it if you want. Like I said, serve it with pasta, meatballs and sausage and eggplant. Yes. I still have one of those Starlight Colas left. Now see, today, I can taste the cotton candy. Yeah, weird. So let's have another bite of this. My lunch. So good. That sauce is good from Dollar Tree. So the panko did give it a crunch, a bigger crunch. But it's still really good. Use what you got. That's what I did. Okay, guys, that's it for Fun Food Friday for today. Gladys, there's your eggplant parm that you wanted me to make. Let me know if you're going to try this. If you make it, do you make it different? I kind of like just make it the simplest way I can. And like I said, look how much that made out of 2 little eggplants. One would have been plenty. So anyway, guys, have a great day. Have a safe day. And until next time, bye now.